We talked about the public and private key pair, and I already mentioned something called an account. So let's have a look what accounts are and what are the two main different types that are present in the blockchain technology. So an account is simply a place where your funds can be deposited and that they can be withdrawn from. There are two different types of accounts that we will mention. First being the externally owned account, that is basically kind of like a user account that you own. And the other type, the contract account, which is more related to code and to smart contracts. So let's have a look. Externally owned account has a unique public Ethereum address. So if you remember, the more representative form of your public key. It's using the traditional key pairs, so the public and private keys for data encryption, decryption for receiving and sending transactions. It is actually controlled by the user that owns that account. That's why it's called the externally owned account. You're the external player that is controlling it. And in able to manage your funds that are stored within the account, you have to use your private key. And you as a user can initiate and sign transactions with it. If you don't know what does it mean to sign a transaction, then we will be covering that in the next videos. As for the contract account, it also has a unique public Ethereum address. However, it's not using the private key to verify transactions. It is, on the other hand, controlled by encoded logic, which is covered by a smart contract that it's using. And what is important here is that the contract account can only send a transaction when it will receive one. So as with the externally owned account, you are the one triggering a transaction. The contract account is the account controlled by code, which can react to a certain action, for example, a transaction coming in.